What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn here. Welcome back to the next video on the channel. Today we are jumping into our Alpha Sapphire Shadylocke. Officially, things are going to start. We're going to hopefully get some encounters today. The Nuzlocke's going to kick off, and we have to choose our starter. You guys voted in thousands. Literally thousands of you guys voted, which is super duper cool because it was only up for 24 hours, obviously. But we had C-Dot, Timber, and Abra as our choices. Now, I didn't really mention it, but this one, I didn't want to sway the opinions. But these were some booty choices. Overall, I mean, what? Abra gets teleport. C-Dot has Bide, I think. Very unlucky. And you guys resoundingly, without any sort of question, chose Timber as our starter. So, Timber is joining the squad. Of course, our Nuzlocke doesn't start until... Now we know why the professor was screaming so... What? Oh, what do we do? What do I do? Do I just go with it? I mean, at that point, it's like the votes didn't even matter. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I do not. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go the extra mile. First of all, it's a Keldeo. Why is it a shiny Keldeo as the first Pokemon we see in this game? So unfortunately, it looks like this was one of the situations where the randomizer it randomized the models to not the Pokemon. But you guys voted for Timber, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finagle. I'm going to use some savvy computer technology to make this Palpitoad a Timber. Now, it's gonna retain everything else. The only thing that's gonna change about this Pokemon is it's gonna be a Timber. It's gonna retain its IVs. It's gonna retain whatever EVs it just got from Keldeo. It's gonna retain its level, which is now level 7, which is dope. By the way, the reason why the starter is level 6 because I also increased all of the static mons by 15%. I didn't really think that it would account for the starter, but I didn't want to like get a new gift mon later on in the game and then just, oh yeah, there's no chance of using it because it's so underleveled compared to our rest of our team because we've been training against 15% higher Pokemon. So that was the thought process on that. Phew! I went into the tall grass to survey wild Pokemon when I was suddenly jumped. You saved my hide. Thanks a lot. Oh? You're Norman's boy, Shady. I didn't even realize who you were at first. You've grown into quite the young man. This isn't the place for a chat, though. Come along to my lab. So once we can save, I'll go ahead and I will do what I need to do in order to make it so we have a Timber and not a Palpitoad. Now, it's kind of sad, but I want to go with what you guys voted for, okay? I want to go with what you guys voted for. So, Shady, I've heard so much about you from your father. But he said that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. If that's true, that was quite the performance back there. Looks like you really are your father's son. Oh yes, to say thanks for rescuing me out there, how about I give you that Pokemon you used earlier? Now I've received a Torchic. What is this Pokemon gonna be? While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Torchic? Yup, that's the spirit, so what will you go with? Okay, so it's actually a female Palpitoad. Regardless, I think what we have to do, I think this light is supposed to be a little bit more towards my head. What we have to do is the nickname suggestion. So with a Shadylocke, we normally nickname after the Shady People. There's no $sign? Bruh, there's no $sign. I'm sad. I normally nickname after Shady People. However, so many of you guys suggested that if it was a female Timber, name it Kesha. Because going down, I'm yelling Timber. I think you guys get it. I like it. So we're gonna name this Palpitoad Kesha for now. And it just give me a second. You know, if you work with your Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make a pretty excellent trainer. My girl May happens to be out on Route 103 right now surveying Pokemon for me. It might not be a bad idea for you to head out that way yourself. What do you think? Great! I'm sure May will be happy to hear that too, she will. She can help you teach what beans Pokemon trainer. Oh yes, and if you're ever lost along the way, use the area nav on your PokeNav Plus. You can use it to see how to get to Route 103, where it may ought to be. And if you or your Pokemon get tired, get some rest back at your new house. Well, The thing is, Professor, in order to rest at my new house, I have to not advance. So we kind of forfeit that. Okay, really quick, I am going to, bam! All right, so we should have yes, we have a Timber named Kesha. It has guts, so it had, that's the ability it had. It's holding light clay, which is interesting, but its starting moves are Pound and Leer. Now, I do have to say, because of technology, I was able to see this Pokemon's IVs, and its special attack is like, well, it only looks like 10 right there, but it's like 30. Which sucks, because its regular attack is not that high, but it's all good. I left everything the same. I literally just changed it to Timber, and that's gonna be it. Professor Burst will spend days on end in his lab researching something, then he'll suddenly go out into the field to gather more data. When does he ever spend time at home? To think that you can get data from the friends you pass by even when your Nintendo 3DS is in sleep mode. The power of science is staggering. The science man is here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head right to May, because I remember anything, especially from doing like the rival locks and stuff. I remember that oh snap. If we could get to Weavile. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead, let's try to knock this thing out. Now remember, this is a Shadylocke, so we can't actually just spam uses. So maybe I shouldn't be fighting this thing. I can't spam Pokemon Center uses or heals. I know the Nuzlocke hasn't started yet, so technically the Shadylocke hasn't started either, but I'm still gonna try to play my best. Look at Kesha go! Look at those ponytails, what are those back there? Is that like its headband? Is it wearing something on its head actually this whole time? What are those? Does anyone know what those are? Are those like behind ears? Is that an evolutionary trait? I don't know. Kesha's gaining 76 experience though. That's a lot. Okay, let's go ahead. I think we could take May on. I'm pretty pumped. I think Kesha will be able to do the most. Oh, but first. Hi there. I work at the Pokemart. From what I can see, you're a novice trainer. Am I right? Okay. See, like right there would have been a perfect time to actually let the player say yes or no. Being super kind-hearted as I am, I'm going to give you useful advice. Because like, I'm not a novice trainer. First of all, that's a Pokemart there. Just look out for our blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. I'd like you to have these as a part of our special promotion. Potions! I thought it was gonna be Pokeballs for a second. I was like, oh God, the Nuzlocke did start. Potions can be used anytime, so they can be very useful to have. And this is a Pokemon Center. Look for a red roof. Ask a woman inside and she'll restore your Pokemon's health. That's it. That was the advice for me, the supremely kind-hearted clerk. Have a great journey. What if he ended up being like the main villain of a game? That would be so cool. What a twist that would be. No one came to my shop. That's it. I'm done. So we have potions, which is great. Yeah, so as I was saying, there are so many encounters to get at the beginning of 3rd gen when you're doing a Nuzlocke. It's insane. You can have a full team before you enter the first forest. Well, that's not exciting. That's not very exciting, Patrat. You're just not. You know what? I'll get to level 8 before this battle. Let's do it. Let's get to level 8 before this battle so we can just secure the bag. Side note, make sure you guys leave comments because so in a Shadylocke, I forgot to mention in the first episode, but I like to name Pokemon after the Shady People. The only reason why Kesha is on our team is because so many of the Shady People suggested that nickname. So even if you have nickname suggestions and you don't want your actual name being used, you can go ahead, like your actual YouTube name, you can go ahead and just leave nickname suggestions in your comment for like various variety, a lot of different types of Pokemon. Like if you find a fire type, can you name it Billy Joel? Because he sings like flames, stuff like that. No, would like it. I should have healed up first. Let's see, on Route 103, I found this Pokemon and this one too. Oh, hey Shady. Hi, what's that? Oh, my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift, huh? Well then, why don't we go ahead and have a quick battle? I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is all really like. I thought it was gonna be what it's all about, but instead it's really like. What is it really like? Oh, that's what's on the back of Timber. Is Timber based on May? Doug Trio. Probably a level 6 Doug Trio, I'm assuming. Maybe I definitely should have healed. A level 5. Oh, interesting. Don't know why my gift Pokemon was up by 15%, but your trainer Pokemon is not. Maybe because it's not, no, it should be. It should still be up by 15%. We'll sort it. We'll sort it. I'm sure that I did that. I'm sure it'll become apparent that that is what is the case, and it's just being silly right now. Because the thing that actually happened in our X Shadylocke was the first battle, it like rounded down, so it was a level 5 instead of a level 6. Because 15%, obviously 20% would be level 6. But I don't know. Don't faint, please, because you actually, unfortunately, it's a crit! Unfortunately, you have to win this battle, which I do. Easily even. Easily even. Kesha gains 151. That's level 9. Oh my goodness, Kesha. Oh my goodness. And this is exactly why we wanted to make the Shadylocke harder. Let's get it. It was a good battle, thanks. Let me heal up both our parties real quick. So look, bam, free heal, done. Can't use it, can't save it, no tokens. Obviously, you really can't because this one was automatic, but wow. I think I know why my dad has his eye on you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, and you've already got that strong of a bond. I bet you could probably befriend any kind of Pokemon you meet. Phew, I guess I'd better head back to the lab. Yes, you better head back to the lab, which is the hint that me, the player, should also head back to the lab. So the only unfortunate thing right now is that we have a level 9. Level 9. Shady, over here, let's hurry back to Little Root. The only thing that stinks is that we are gonna probably have a hard time not knocking out a Pokemon, unless it's like a fully evolved or a real nice Pokemon. Like, I think a Weavile could take a pound, you know what I'm saying? I think it definitely can. Oh, Shady, over here. Look at Birch's giant chin. So I hear you beat May on your first try. That's amazing. May's been helping with my research for a long time, so she has pretty long history as a trainer already. I think that settles it. Shady, I ordered this Pokédex for my research, but I think you should take it. We get a Pokédex, which means we're probably gonna get Pokeballs. Means another to start. That Pokédex is a high-tech tool that automatically records a Pokemon of any Pokemon you catch or meet Pokemon. My girl May takes hers everywhere she goes. Whenever she catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokédex, why, she comes to seek me out wherever I am in the field and show me Pokemon and people you will meet and the great expanse of nature that lies before you. Experience them both while you fill in your Pokédex. I'd love it if your world seemed wider than ever. Like your chin? Got him! Oh, I'd love it even more if you came back from time to time to show me what progress you've made. I'm getting the itch to get out and do field work again. Oh, wow, Shady. Now you've got a Pokédex too. That's great, just like me. And here, I'll give you something too. Some Pokeballs that you can use to catch wild Pokemon. So, the Nuzlocke has started. We have balls in our possession, which means that if Pokemon faints, it's dead. So this lock could end today. Spoilers. If you catch Pokemon in the wild and battle together with it for a while, it will grow stronger for you. Take that as a bit of advice from a more experienced trainer like me. I'm going to get ready to head out from the route soon myself. I can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon I'm going to meet. Let's both do our best on our journey, Shady. Shady. I love the way she says Shady. I'm not gonna lie, it's my favorite. It's my favorite thing. Okay, so should we say bye to Mom? They didn't ask us to in this game. Maybe we don't have to. You feeling okay, Shady? You look. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Luckily, we haven't battled since our last heal, so it doesn't really matter. We have not battled since our last heal, which is a good thing because that would have been a blemish on our lock. Okay, Shady, wait! Or is that Mom? Even though I just spoke to her, that is Mom. Never mind, sorry. Shady, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from the professor. How nice. You are your father's child, all right. You look good together with the Pokemon. Think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. But don't push yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home, honey. Yes, dear. I mean, yes, Mom. Mom! Not dear. And that's it. Boom. Donezo. I got like this itch like nothing else right now. I cannot seem to stop it. Okay. How many Pokeballs did we get, by the way? Because I'm really bad at catching Pokemon. Okay. Oh, you don't need the light clay anymore, dude. I wish you would have started with like, I don't know, Flame Orb? Flame Orb would have been great, maybe? Okay. Shady! This is from my dad. He said he forgot to give it to you before. The DexNav function has been added to your Pokédex Plus. Yep, I just added to your Pokédex. It's called the DexNav. It can tell you lots about the Pokemon living in each area and that kind of stuff. It's a handy app to have if you're trying to catch lots of different Pokemon. All right, yes, it's time I used the DexNav to do some more Pokemon catching myself. Shady, you should use those Pokeballs I gave you earlier to do a bit of catching too. Well, I can only catch one Pokemon per route. I wonder if we should use the DexNav. How does it work? There's still Pokemon in this area that you have not caught. That's all it's gonna say to me. Cool, nice. I guess it's really useful for if you're like catching multiple Pokemon. Okay, our encounter for this route is Pokemon we probably can't catch unless it's like X and Y. Okay, so I can't damage it at all. No pound, no bide. So I'm really hoping that it's a really low catch rate because it's on the first route. I'm really hoping because this would be a cool Pokemon to have. Having a ghost type with our fighting type seems really good to me. Please, please. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is a guaranteed catch. All right. Starting out, now this is literally perfect because now we can't get walled by things. Now we cannot get walled by things because we have a ghost type who should know a ghost type move. Registration complete. I didn't get to read your thing. All right, we gotta give you a nickname. I'm gonna go to the comment section of the last video. Let's see, who is a female Dusknoir to me? Who is a female Dusknoir to me? So far, nothing crazy. Good Sniff. Can I actually just name you Sniff? I'm gonna name you Sniff after a good Sniff. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but I really like your name and I want it in the playthrough. So Sniff, the Dusk Sniff is here. Let's check out. No hold item for this bad girl. She's got Leer, Nightshade, which does all of 2 damage right now. Tough, dude. Disable and Astonish. So Astonish is gonna be our main attacking move for now. What is your... You have Pressure, and what is your Adamant? Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. Okay, we have a Dusknoir that we've caught. Shady, over here. See that right there? There's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. Hey, look here, if you check your Pokédex nav, all right, it looks like that Pokemon knows a pretty rare move too. Kinda wish we could have caught this one. Shady, try getting closer, real nice and slow. Push lightly on the circle pad to sneak classical Pokemon grass. That's what I read in a book once. So, you're almost there. Slowly, slowly. Okay, I don't even see where it's shaking. Game glitched. Normally, isn't there a spot that it's shaking? Uh-oh. This is not good, guys. I mean, I'm a sneaky boy right now, but this is not good. Okay, maybe this will just do it. Maybe this will just do it. Hopefully. Oh, it's a Spupa. So I'm way happier that I have my other Pokemon than a Spupa, for sure. Hopefully this is actually it, because there's no tail wagging. I really hope the game's not broken. That would be complete garbaggio. That would be complete garbaggio. If that's the case. I could have used Sniff right there and taken out that Spupa there. We're gonna have to put Sniff out front. Sniff is gonna need some experience for sure. Sniff's probably gonna be pretty hard to train up, actually. Are we done now? Can I just leave? Too bad. If you try to get close in a rush, hiding point will just run away from you. Okay, cool. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Cool, we did it. Awesome. So we have way more encounters we can get now. Let's go ahead and let's put our Sniff out front. Oh, we need a Pokemon named Scratch now. Scratch and Sniff, baby! The combo! Okay, so Route 103, our encounter is going to be... No way am I going to be able to catch this thing. There's no way. I doubt. Did they make that rule happen to all the routes? I mean, that would be great. That will be great if the first 2 routes are exactly the same. And we get a Zygarde right now who has this thing has Dragon Rage. I am going to cry. I am going to cry. It's a crit! Okay, this guy is tough, dude. We're gonna go for Pound. You're a Zygarde. A Pound's not gonna take you out. Okay, you're in the Yeller. You're in the yellow. You have glare. So Zygarde is here. Obviously, I don't think this game doesn't have 10% Zygarde, right? That was Sun and Moon that added. Yes, I'm almost positive. Okay, let's see. Let's check our luck. Oris, how easy did you make this game? Oh, peace be still. Oh, I thought we were gonna do it. Okay, going for glares. Dragon Breath would definitely take out Sniff if we swapped into it. We gotta try, obviously. We have to try. If we can get a Zygarde right now, that's gonna be ridiculous. 1. Oh! Come on, bro. And it has bite. Yeah, I can't go on to the Sniff. I cannot go on to the Sniff. It would be immediate destruction. I don't know if it's worth using all my Pokeballs in this thing. I don't know. Zygarde, if you're looking for a home, now would be the time. No, I thought we had it. I thought we had it. Oh my gosh. I mean, that shiny Keldeo should have been like a sign of how this lock is gonna be. It's gonna be nuts. Please, Zygarde. Okay, you go from triple jiggle to no jiggles. Bro, it's just not okay. Right now, also, Guts is activated. I may want to not heal Kesha's paralysis. I'm gonna try to be super strategic in this one, boys. Okay, 1. I feel like I have to give myself a limit. The only reason I'm tempted to not limit myself is the fact that we actually did get Zygarde to jiggle 3 times. Like, that to me is shocking. Absolutely shocking. Okay. I think if I don't use all, I mean, because we can buy more balls right now, right? We could buy more balls. We could buy balls. I should use all. Have to try. I have to try, because if we catch this Zygarde, it's just nuts. It's just absolutely nutty. 1. Okay, Zygarde, you have to make a decision right now. Are you coming home with me, or do you want me to knock you out and leave your body for dead in the wild? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You have to decide right now. I'm saving this last ball. No, I can't. He knew it. He called my bluff. He called my bluff. All right, last one. Last ball. 10 balls, episode 2, all gone. Super fun. I really hope I actually have a good amount of money right now. Come on. Nope. That's it. That's all she wrote. Okay, cool. Sweet. That's all she wrote? Cool. Sweet. Awesome. Awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Goodbye, Zygarde. How does it feel to go down to Kesha? It's a crit to boost, baby. It is a crit to boost. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. Sniff grows to level 3. Sniff grows to level 4. Sniff grows to level 5. Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like that should have just made my decision, right? I feel like the fact that Sniff was gonna grow so much from that Zygarde, that should have just been the reason I did what I did. That's a really good Pokemon to grind on, by the way. Okay, we have 3,200. Let's buy 10 Pokeballs. What's also funny is that, it's funny, oh well. What's fun, I have 11 potions in bag? That's nuts. What's funny is that I can't even buy a paralyzed heal yet. So, unless I use a token, Timber has to be paralyzed. That's nuts. That's absolutely wild. I don't think there's anything else in Odale Town, I could be wrong. But Route 102, I really would like to go ahead and square away all of our encounters this time around right now. So let's go ahead. Route 102 is going to be a shiny Krabby! Let's go! Let's go. Remember, we did increase the shiny odds up to 5% of Pokemon. So it's not like, I'm not writing home about this, but I mean, a 5% on the first encounter is still pretty good. It's still pretty good. I'm pretty happy about it. I don't know, yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Whatever, you don't have to be, but I am. All right, so a nice and water type. Cool, so we have a pretty nice fleshed out team. Now, of course, as with every Pokemon that you catch, you're allowed to deposit it into the PC first in order for it to regain all of its PP and HP. We do that in the Shadylocke, although we're not doing that this time. I just decided if we have if we have, because the thing is like when you catch a new Pokemon, it automatically does that once you have 6 Pokemon. But if you don't have 6 Pokemon and you do that, you're out of luck. We're trying to make this harder. We have ourselves my first shiny. My first shiny of the playthrough. Our shiny Krabby needs a ShadyPenguinn nickname or needs a shady person nickname. Let's see. Let's see. You know what I actually like? I like the nickname Squash. Squash, you voted for Timber as well. And I like this nickname because he's kind of the color of Squash. I don't know if Kingler stays this color, but he's kind of squashy. We have Squash joining the squad. Wow, so we have Sniff, Kesha, and Squash holding an item. Holding the fluffy tail with Mud Sport and Bubble. Cannot be crit, which is pretty tough. It looks like it has a negative, oh yeah, it's mild. Mild, it's okay. It's okay, Krabby. We'll take that item from you just because I don't want you to get stuck with that fluffy tail. I don't know what fluffy tail does, if I'm honest with you. Guarantees escape from all Pokemon, cool. So let's go ahead, let's put Krabby out front. And let's heal up Kesha as well, because there are some trainers for us to face now. I think that we can get, if we get to the forest today, we can get one more encounter, but I don't want to force it. I don't want to forest it because oh Lord, because I don't want to make silly plays and rush based on that. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Challenged by Parasol Lady Calvin. She sends out a Nincada. Nincada. And here comes our shiny Squash. Let's go. Okay, now, I think I can actually take this thing on. Let's go for a Bubble. It has Scratch. Our defense is great. So let's go for Buble. Now, to be fair, in this game, since its experience is like X and Y, there's almost no reason not to switch. You know what? We're gonna switch. There's no reason not to switch train because you do, the only reason would be time, right? But you do actually get the same exact amount of experience. So there's really no reason not to switch. Plus we're immune to Scratch, so that's great. Astonis does less than Bubble, which makes sense. Bubble was super effective, but I'm adamant, Sniff. I can sniff you adamantly. What a start, dude. Sniff. Oh, Dusknoir, Krabby, shiny Krabby. It'll be cool to actually see shinies in the game. Because like otherwise, if you don't increase it, it's just so rare if you're not hunting, obviously. I think it was a smart play. I think it was a smart play. It'll make things more interesting. It'll make some Pokemon a little more special to us. If they're part of the 5%. Haha, our eyes met. I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon. Okay, let's do it. Sure, let's do it, sure. You're challenged by Fair Prince Rick. Turns out Behem. So Behem is a psychic type Pokemon. What level are you? Are you level 3? If you're level 3 as well, you wouldn't increase. Oh no, you're level 4. Okay, so I think it worked. Cool. Let's go for a Bubble. Bubble. It should be good. Actually, this thing's probably gonna do a Confusion, and that's gonna be dangerous. Oh, that does literally nothing. Confusion. Oh, Squash, please don't. Squash, please don't. Oh, you are strong, BM. That's right, because they're gonna have max. Oh, I forgot. They're gonna have max IVs already. Oh. I have to be way more careful. Well, the good thing is that we survived that even at max IVs. All opposing trainers have max IVs. In case that wasn't clear from the 3 times I just said, max IVs. Let's see. Let's go for an Astonish because it does actually check typing, whereas Foreshadow, whereas Nightshade won't. You can Confusion me again, that's fine. We're gonna take 3. Sniff is out here bulking it up. I love Sniff's eye so much. Sniff's eye is such a doll. Such a doll. Here we go. Sniff gains 145 experience, grows to level 7, which means that Krabby should grow as well to level 5, and learning Vice Grip grows to level 6. So once we learn our first like physical water move, it's not gonna matter the fact that Krabby's mild, but it's the fact that we start out with Bubble that bummed me out about being mild. Okay, is there an item over here? No, there's not. What the heck am I doing then? No, I don't want to battle you wild Pokemon. I must conserve. I must conserve my PP. Look, a regular Krabby. See, you are not part of the 5%. Dude, flex on him. Flex on him. There we go. Woo! Yo, they are having a dance-off right now. It's a pretty tough sight. I'm going to heal up with a potion. Luckily, we started with many, many potions in this game. And I think it'll be smart for, at first, obviously, to fight as many trainers as possible. I'm going to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon. Cool. I thought you wanted to fight, but you don't. Do you want to fight? You don't want to fight. I'm not very tall, so I sink right into the grass. Grass goes up my nose and foot you. Foot you. Do you want to battle? You do. Cool. So this will be the last battle of the episode. Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners. Let's do it. Today is a very hectic day. I spent my first 2 hours of my day troubleshooting my computer because I just had issues. My display port decided to stop working, so I was down a monitor. We have a Miss Magus here, which I can't exactly switch into, but I also can't exactly hit with anything but my Dusknoir. So I have to switch in with my Dusknoir. Let's do it, Sniff. Get out here. Please don't already have Shadow Ball or anything like that. Please don't. Like, I can take you down with the Astonish game because your physical defense is butterscotch, Miss Magius, but... okay, only 2. Yeah. Your physical defense and your physical attack are butterscotch. So if we're just both going Astonish, it's fine. Wow, the pro play. That is a professional play. That is a Wolf Flick, Aaron Cybertron, Zang play right there, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who they are, they're professional Pokemon players. They're some of my favorite Pokemon players. They're just good humans all around. Miss Magus goes down. Easily even. Easily even. 147 experience gained. Growing to level 8. Our team is getting nice and bulky. Nice and stroke. Nice and stronk. Nice and early. Here we go. Ace Trainer Alan's going to send out an Amoonguss. I'm just going to let Sniff stay in. It's a level 2 Amoonguss. 2 Nightshades should do it. I don't want to actually touch this Amoonguss with a move. Oh, it's 3 Nightshades. Cool. Because, oh, and you have Astonish as well. Cool. Awesome. You're just Trainer Astonish, aren't you? This is our play because I don't want like Effect Spore to happen and then we get status when we can't buy healing items right now. So that does not seem like a smart time. Although we are about to snag some berries. We are about to snag some delicious, nutritious berries. Amoonguss goes down, which means that you're gonna gain some beautiful experience. Sniff, 86 experience, I'll take it. I challenged you because I thought I could beat you. Well, that's rude to only challenge people you think you can beat. I don't like that at all. Okay, let's grab the Oran berries. Harvested 2 berries from the Oran berry tree. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, maybe I'm thinking wrong. Am I thinking of the wrong game? I thought there was no, there definitely is a forest right up here. There's also the beach we have to fight a trainer on. I don't want to plant a berry. Don't make me, don't make me, don't make me, don't make me, don't make me. Don't make me. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, is there an item over here? There's not. This is just a shortcut back. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna save the next stretch of our Hoenn adventure. Just kidding. I'm going to keep winning and aim to be the best trainer. Help me further my career. We were gonna go ahead and save it, but this lady has some issues. I'm not gonna be recording right now. I'm actually going to the hospital to visit my mother-in-law, so I can't just leave my 3DS on. Unfortunately, Poliwrath is here. All right, Poliwrath, you know what? Kesha hasn't seen the light of day since we got our new Pokemon, and I would like Kesha to see the light of day. Kesha, get out here. Just get out here, Kesha, come on. Come on down. A Guts boosted pound should do the trick. Submission. 9 damage. You got that recoil damage, which is great, don't get me wrong. Bubble Beam. Okay, that's strong, dude. You can't get fully paralyzed here, Kesha. It's not a 2-hit KO? Okay. We have to swap out. I thought it was gonna be a 2-hit KO, it's not gonna be a 2-hit KO. Kesha's just a little frail. And you know what else is crazy? All of our beginning Pokemon evolved in a weird way. Kadabra, obviously trait evolution, Timber's evolution, Girder is obviously trait evolution, I think with an item. And then C-Dot, you needed a Leaf Stone. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, we probably can't evolve our Girder once it's a Girder. It's Nightshaded up. There we go, we outsped. You went for submission, you fool! You fool. This should be some delicious experience though. But if we find an Eviolite Girder is a monster. It is an absolute monster. So I'm not really too stressed about not being able to do it. Plus, we can vote on it. I can always use technology and grab ourselves a Conkeldurr in its place. Kesha grows to level 11. Easy, dude, easy. Okay, so before we run into another trainer, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to show some Shady love to that thumbs up. We just got a Shuckaberry from this girl after beating her senseless. Very nice. With that though, like I said, have yourselves a fantastic day. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. But above all else, keep it shady.